Welcome back to Sonic Freeriders. It is finally time for the end of this playthrough. It's the final race. Thank God. Oh Jesus Christ, you could see by that like picture of like the icon of the final race. It's so obvious who it's gonna be. Now like one of the only things I regret about doing about this playthrough is that there's one scene that it's pretty much the intro to the game. King Doc basically has an opening speech, and I forgot to record that, so yeah, whatever.
Oh, and here he is now.
Oh, well, everyone, I trust you found my Grand Prix a suitable challenge.
Not really. I mean, you did this in the first game.
None of the viewers at home did. They've written in clamoring for more extreme competition.
Once again, who's watching the show?
And so, I took the liberty of constructing the ultimate gear jockey robot. Ready for the real final?
Huh?
What? That's not fair.
So,
No one said anything about this.
So it's the same thing in every Sonic game. A really retarded boss comes in at the last minute.
I should have known, Doctor.
Who's that? I am Doc, King of
Torum Harbor.
The jig's up, Eggman. Why don't you just drop the act?
Because I'm King Doc, you spiny twerp.
Oh, that attitude and that voice so does not sound familiar at all, right?
I hope for your sake that's not another lie.
Wait, what?
Wait, weren't you out of commission?
This whole thing smells fishy.
Oh God.
Hey, King Doc is really Dr. Eggman? That actually explains a lot.
No crap,
Hey,
dude.
who am I to question
Dude,
you?
Omochao, you were in SA2. I'm sure you should know what Eggman looks like.
Final round.
Why are you even here, dude? Well, anyways, the final race is basically you play as Sonic throughout the whole thing, and yeah. Well, this is called Sonic Freeriders, so you know, if you're not playing as Sonic, you know what game are you playing? It's Shadow Freeriders. Check that out. Storm looks like an idiot. That's basically the highlight of this part right there. Storm just flies off like an idiot. And Cream decided to run off like an idiot too. Oh. And one thing interesting about Freeriders particularly that's kind of separated from the other Riders games is that last story has its own story. Unlike in like in Riders 1 and Riders Zero Gravity, it was all like in Babylon's story. So I like it in this game where it's actually a separate story. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yoo-hoo! God, looking at this now, screw it, man. I just want to play Mario Kart Wii right now. Well, I mean, you can pretty much make the argument that, the Riders series has kind of... You can see a lot of similarities, especially with the items, that they're like, the Mario Kart series. Like, the bowling ball is like the green shell. The missiles are like the red shells. The ink, it's kind of like a banana slash blooper. Like a combination of both. Let's see what else is there. The golf ball, it's not in story mode, but it's basically the blue shell of this game. And there's also there's a like a boost thing, like a octopus boost thing. It's pretty much like a bullet bell, except you actually control yourself. There's also what else is there? I cannot remember. But yeah, like, I mean, I do appreciate the fact that they do try something different. Like, they try to differentiate the items so that it's not like a complete ripoff of Mario Kart. But yeah, you know. Fail. Oh. Yeah. Seriously, I think all the Sonic characters should just give up being in video games and just become rap artists. Like Amy in like the freaking part 4, get ready, and well, I mean, there is that like picture of Sonic as a DJ, actually. Oh god, this is really funny picture. I forget where I found it, but It's basically Sonic as the werehog, and he's like in Empire State Built, like Empire City or something like that, and he's proper gangster. So he has like he has like medallion, and he has like all the gear and everything like a. So is that how Sega pictures all Americans to be? Black, rappers and gangsters. That's only 60% true. Not in the San Francisco region. This is Asian town, yo. Yeah. God, man, look how far ahead I am. But Storm's up ahead, looking like an idiot. Is he like glitched in the area or something? But yeah, I decided to keep this in just because I found that so hilarious watching Storm rush off like an idiot. Those poles over there, those are a really interesting addition to the level. But then again, like at least this game kind of utilizes Connect in a kind of a unique way. But then again, they're like only used for items and for shortcuts. Nothing like too amazing.
He wanted to call that scrap metal the fastest gear jockey?
Jockey? What's that?
And pre-host, he doesn't know much about extreme gear, does
That's actually true.
Now, let's see that cash.
Show me the money.
Where's all the treasure at?
Where your treasure at, yo?
Don't tell me he split to try to get out of pain.
Now that you mention it, I don't see him.
Oh snap! King Doc's actually Dr.
Finally
Eggman.
come clean, huh,
Wow.
Eggman?
If you really didn't know that Eggman was behind all this, seriously, just go outside for a minute, you know?
I plugged your combined data into this custom gear, creating the
Combining all the data to become like
So that
a
was his
super
game with
ultimate
all this
being.
sneaking around.
Oh wow, that sounds really familiar.
Just paranoid after all, Knuckles.
But seriously, just take that clue and think of a previous Sonic game. That's pretty much your clue to who the real final boss is.
Stupid enough to challenge me?
Yup!
Cheaters never prosper.
Cheaters will never win against Rita Mordio.
Broke. Then you're all in, are you? Get ready to learn who's really the world's fastest now.
Seriously, Sonic's the fastest thing alive. Why does he need to use a freaking board to prove it?
Anyway, let's see who's the real champion. It's still anyone's game out there.
Not really. I'm still gonna win. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I mean, I am the fastest thing alive, and also I have plot hacks. Like in RPGs, where main characters usually have some sort of plot hack or some sort of special, ultra, world-shattering ability. Yeah, it separates them from the others, I guess.
Bring it on.
But anyways, Eggman makes his return in this game, and yeah, he uses a motorcycle. He's one of the only characters who can actually use a motorcycle, so yeah. So I can just make that reference card games on motorcycle any day of the week. It's also, I think I may have said this like before, but it's kind of funny how Mike Pollock is the only 4-Kids actor who'd retained or maintained his role in the franchise. Yeah, well, he's the man actually. He actually does a really good job as Eggman. This is pretty much the advanced version of the course we just played. But then again, like, that's pretty much the formula in the writer's game. You have one course, and then you have a harder version of it. Yeah, I know, it's really lazy. I like the fact that Sonic can grab that pole despite him holding a missile. Yeah, they basically are the red shells of the franchise. Except, like, you can't block them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You can't hold an item behind you like in Mario Kart and, frickin' defend yourself. This free-falling section's pretty sweet. It's like the only time you do it in the game. You just hold your arm like to your side to accelerate, and that's pretty much it. Not much explaining required, really. Yeah. I never understood like the leveling up system in this game. I guess the dash means like you can, you know, your boost will be faster, but I never understood what limit and power is. Oh, X rank. You gotta love it. You don't even have to try in this game. Well, actually, you kind of have to. And yeah, basically, I don't think I need to explain it, but yeah, just hold your hands up and you can grab those shortcuts. Really good for getting S ranks. Yeah. Oh, we won't see it in this, but I think I'll say it anyways. In order to play a Supersonic in this game, you need to get all S ranks on all the missions in the game. So pretty much like that is kind of a dick move. Well, I mean, at least it's optional. Well, it's kind of like in Sonic Colors where you have to beat all the Sonic Stimulator levels to unlock Supersonic. But I mean, there's no ranking in the Sonic Stimulator. It's just, you know, score, you know. There's not really a reward for getting S ranked in that game, but I just did it anyway, just to be a perfectionist. Oh, I still need to finish that, don't I? I also decided to take out the red medals and like whatnot because really, it's kind of boring to watch, to be completely honest. I still need to get rid of it on this channel, but yeah, I decided to take that down. I'll probably just do the S ranks and like a little quick demo of Supersonic, and then that's it really. And then Sonic Colors will finally be done. Oh, after so long, right? Because I love to procrastinate. It still kind of bugged the crap out of me that they decided to use the Riders 1 mechanics. You know, like you have air, you need air to keep moving on. But pretty much in this game, like, if you don't have any air, you just don't, you know, move as fast as you normally would. Huh. Whereas in the first Riders game, you just get off your gear and run. You know, despite Sonic being the fastest thing alive, why the hell is he so slow without his gear? It should be the other way around. Oh, turning in this game's abysmal, I swear. Just give me a Dolphin Dasher and I can just make those turns with ease. Geez, how many Mario Kart references have I made today? But then again, it controls a lot better and it's a lot more fun than this. Truthfully, I hate to admit it. It looked like I phased through that frickin' ink thing back there. I'm a wizard. Yeah. Sonic definitely must be a witch. And yeah, I really have nothing to say. Oh, is it really surprising? I mean, we're watching a race, dude. It still puzzles me why Sonic Freerider is possibly the most popular video series I've ever done on YouTube. This channel and the Elf channel, definitely. But then again, it's probably the fact that people don't want to waste money on this game, and they would actually rather watch it than actually play it. Cause I mean, I'll talk about it later, I think, because we're approaching the end. Sweet. Yep. It's pretty sweet too. I got an S rank. Alright. Well, that's it for part 1. Join me in part 2 where we'll actually find the real final boss of the game.